Every individual has certain needs, and I think one overriding need is the need for good financial advice. At some point in time, whether it's to send children to better schools, whether it's to have a little bit more money in retirement, whether it's to help mum or dad into a nursing home, whether it's to be able to repay some debts and have less stress in the marriage, it's very, very important to have good financial advice. And one of the reasons we established this firm, particularly along the lines of independent financial advice, is because that is the best financial advice you can get. I do love my job. I love my job for two reasons. One is that we are helping people. This is a relationship business. We have very intimate relationships with our business. We know their health issues. We know who their beneficiaries are on their insurance policies. We know the status of their bank accounts and their balances. We know virtually everything about our clients. And it's also the stimulation of working, I think, in one of the fastest changing industries within the world today. And we want our clients to be at the cutting edge of what's happening within that fast moving industry of investment and finance, banking and accounting. During the global financial crisis, we had a number of clients come to us from other firms, disappointed that people had bunkered down, that all the fees they paid did not give them any extra assistance or support, emotionally or technically, at the time of the global financial crisis. One of the things that pleases me most is our intimate personal relationships with our clients. And our clients would say that we return phone calls, whether the markets are up or whether the markets are down. We communicate with our clients. We run numerous seminars. We want educated clients, not clients that are kept in the dark. It's very important for us. The more educated a client is, the more we can assist them with newsletters, through news flashes, through seminars we may run, the less concerned they're going to be if markets do have a bit of volatility, because all markets, property, shares, etc., have volatility. Our adage within Maddern Financial Advisers is we seek to try and assist that client create wealth. We work to have that client protect that wealth, principally through insurances. And most importantly, and often underdone in many firms, is to help that client get that wealth to loved ones, which is the whole estate planning, wealth succession area. Maddern Financial Advisers does the three. Independence advice is critical. It's absolutely critical. It's the difference between an advisor giving you advice without any conflict or any predetermined product or service versus having to deliver to you something that is owned by their employer. Maddern Financial Advisers looked at all the models that were available, and we wouldn't be caught in anything else except independently owned advice, because we are then singularly beholden to you. We have no other conflict, we have no other consideration other than you. You pay us, you're the person that potentially refers us on to others, so our focus becomes you. Maddern Financial Advisers does not accept kickbacks. It's something that we just would not be part of. There are soft dollar commissions, and in fact, if I was a de facto employee of a bank or an insurance company, I'd be going to Machu Picchu, I'd be going to St. Petersburg, I'd be swimming at Waikiki, I'd have all of these options. At the moment, we just go to St. Kilda Beach. When we sat down to put our business model together, we decided whether we would have loans, mortgage arm, as part of the business, or whether we'd have accountants separate to the business or part of the business. Without question, we've decided to have a seamless approach to our service model. We want in one room, for the benefit of our clients, we want an accountant, our tax agent, we want an investment person, they're a financial planner, and we want our mortgage person, our banker if you like, all in one room, totally focused on the needs of the client in that room with them. We'd get up on the whiteboard, we'd be able to talk tax strategies, we'd be able to talk investment strategies, and we'd also then determine how to pay for all of these. So all of that in one room at the one time. What's the alternative? There are other alternatives. Other alternatives could be that you could have different advisors in different locations, running different businesses, often in competition with each other. I can't see how that ends up in a seamless model to the benefit of our client. We looked at that, we chose against that model. We're a boutique business and we're very proud to be a boutique business. Boutique in my mind means intimacy, means personalisation. Without question, our advice is built around customisation, tailoring, and a total bespoke approach, both from an accounting perspective, from a mortgage perspective, and from an investment perspective. Our clients like that. They refer us to their relatives, to their cricket friends, to their netball friends. And we've built this business around a tailored, bespoke approach. We have no desire to have a cookie cutter model, to have one size fits all. We like to start with the client's needs and tailor specifically, and we're in a position to do that because of our independent advice. We are not limited to a list of products that we must move on behalf of our employer. We are, and I say this to our staff at times, we are a tart. We have the ability to look at many different choices, and we like that. We've built many centres of excellence within the business, but if I must choose one right now that has exponential growth, it's self-managed super funds. The Australian superannuation industry is roughly $1.4 trillion. 1/3 of that is currently in self-managed super funds and growing exponentially. If a person contemplates a self-managed super fund, they need an accountant to set up the tax structure for it. And then they need an investment strategy which necessitates a very, very good, we think, independent advisor around the advice side. To have both of these in one room in our Centre of Excellence, we think is the way to go. People come to Maddern Financial Advisers for a number of reasons. The standards we set, the staff we have, the transparency in our fee-for-service business. Very important that the client knows how we're remunerated. Equally importantly is independent advice. It's one of the first things they look for. But if I had to pull together one sentence, one term that summarises my values for this firm, is we are a safe pair of hands for our client.